Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. I am so excited to do this reading for you guys. I know you've been waiting on the monthly generals, but I wanted to wait towards the end of the month where the veil is thin as we're heading towards Halloween. The next couple of weeks is when the veil is at its thinnest. So I wanted to have this opportunity to let this powerful energy come in for your readings. And for this reading, I am going to ask your spiritual team on the other side of the veil what you need to hear right now, what you need to know of either what you're going through currently or what's soon to come. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever your spirit team would like to talk about shall be said. So I got all dressed up for you guys for Halloween. This is my favorite time of year. I can't wait to do this. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to invite your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, if you have specific deities or passed down loved ones to come through the veil, any beings of the light that could give you the guidance and clarity that you're looking for, that you're asking about, and we'll see what spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Capricorn. Wow, so I just saw a spider, and the spider was weaving a web, one of its own creation, one that just feels profound here. So I wonder, Capricorn, even if you've been afraid of spiders, there's something powerful through the spider energy that wants to connect with you, that wants to let you know that you have something meant to create right now, that you may be inspired to create right now. There's something that maybe Spirit's calling you upon to start creating. So whether that's, starting to create a lifestyle or an opportunity for, a financial increase, a job, a romance, a friendship, there's something happening and something coming forward behind the scenes. And, I feel with that. I also saw Charlotte's Web, and I know that's like an old school type of story, but it's really kind of like Charlotte was like the spider that was helping, the little piggy, I forgot the name of him, kind of make its way and to kind of, be the guidance and be the mentor. So maybe there's like spider energy that's coming into your life as a mentor or as someone that wants to help guide you through this. So this could be a new friend. This could be someone coming into your life that you have like a career connection with, or even a romance. But also that could just be like a guardian of yours that's on the other side of the realm. Someone that, works very, very hard for what they have and has never let anything come in their way for having the life or creating the means that they wanted to provide. Like I feel very strong provider energy, matriarch, patriarch energy here that could have been from a passed down loved one that wants to instill that into you, Capricorn, or always kind of showed you the importance of like family or the importance of, yourself and your hard work and what that gets through. But anyway, that could just be some messages for a few of you. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for what your spiritual team wants you to hear right now. So Let's first pull some cards for some general themes about what your spiritual team wants to bring to your attention, wants to bring across the veil that they want you to be aware of. Tell me about the energy surrounding Capricorn, what Capricorn needs to know, what Capricorn needs to make sure of, be aware of. Okay, we have passion with number 11. And it says, rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And there's two people in this card. Again, it could be romance, but I feel it's like, maybe it's the blending of your masculine and feminine energy coming together to have that motivation, to have that drive. There's something that's about to or has sparked your passions, has sparked your motivation, has sparked your inspiration. And Spirit wants you to act on what's being ignited right now. Some of you could have strong fire in your chart. You could have like a fire rising, fire moon. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius does not have to be the case. But there is something now that's being brought to your awareness or will be brought to your awareness that's going to stir up a want, a desire for. And this would not be brought to your awareness if it's something that you couldn't have. This is something that Spirit is saying you absolutely can, you will, and you must have. Ooh, okay. Tell me more about this energy here. This pink is really catching my eye in this card. I wonder if someone's wearing pink right now. Pink is someone's favorite color, aura color. It's just kind of that like vibe of like, if you have the fight, the love for this, nothing will stop you. Your passion is one of your greatest assets, but I feel like you've been doubting it for some reason. I don't know. Okay, then we have spell. And it says manifestation. Okay, Scorpio got this card. So if you have strong Scorpio in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. But just like Scorpio's energy, but different, obviously, you are a powerful manifester. And I do feel that there's something that now is catching your awareness that you want to manifest, that you want to start working towards. And that you can absolutely make happen. You have all the tools, you have all the resources, you are talented and skilled enough. But some of you guys, different than Scorpios, it's like you need to find the recipe now. And what do I mean by that? It's like you need to find the way to get there. It can't just be the idea alone. You have to have a plan, you have to have a strategy behind it. And of course, you have to put the work forward. But I think you already take care of the things that some people don't have control of, which is talent, which is quality, which is purpose that you have in this that other people don't. So I think all you have to do now is kind of find the best way to get there. And I think that some of you guys, by asserting for yourself the vision, the ideas that you have, you will get there a lot quicker than I think you're even aware of right now. So the timing is on your side, which is a blessing because it's not for all the signs. So let's pull some tarot cards to dive deeper into this. Tell me more. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask for 3 things you need to be aware of right now. This could be 3 energies. They could all go together. They could be separate, or it could be like a timeline. But I'll intuitively feel it out and let you guys know. Geez, okay, here we go. So we have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, but then Temperance. That was quick. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Gemini energy, big time, and Sagittarius, Libra energy for Temperance here. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like you guys have kind of experienced a setback with the 10 of Swords. But I feel this was an ending that you, although it was hard to do, you had the control of putting an end to it. So I wonder if this was like, you know, just realizing a certain part of your life has run its course, a certain relationship, a certain job. And with the 10 of Swords, it was hard to do, but it's an ending that I think was needed in your life. Because it wasn't fulfilling you, it wasn't making you passionate, it wasn't making you motivated and driven, staying in that. So with the 8 of Swords, I almost feel like some of you guys almost felt guilty by ending it, or wasn't sure if that was the right choice, or if you did the right thing to kind of close that chapter out. But really what you did was make it so your spiritual team With Temperance, it's a very strong card for me for guardian angel energy, and I do feel you have a guardian angel or a guardian protector, a guardian person that wants to help you fulfill those dreams and to motivate you to do more. It feels like that passed down loved one, right? But anyway, it's created the space for this to start manifesting in the 5D, because that's where it happens first. The ideas, the reflections, the inspiration comes from the 5D, and then it kind of starts to manifest in the 3D, right? So I feel with the Three of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, it is emphasizing that there's still work to be done, right? There's still things that you need to start participating in, start to apply to, start to implement. But I feel with the Three of Pentacles, again, there's something that you're gifted in that is going to be, impressing people. It's going to be showing people that Capricorn has the edge. Capricorn has the means that is going to be the talent of what we've been looking for to work with. So I feel this is for a lot of you guys, something in the area of finance, career, partnerships, friendships, or even a romance, right? But yeah, it feels very much like something you're meant to kind of understand and be ready to bring into the 3D. No longer kind of just letting it be an idea, but taking it to that next level of making it happen. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards to get a bit deeper into this. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the stagnation that you were noticing from what you were, working towards, it just wasn't going anywhere, and it may have hit a plateau, Taurus energy, and you recognize that. And I think that that was something where it was like, I have gotten something out of it, but not everything. And I want everything. And you deserve what you want to kind of still achieve in this, and what you still want to kind of pursue. So I do feel because of the lack and the lack of anything continuing to grow from it, you saw what it could provide, and it was a great experience, but like I said, you wanted more. So I think instead, and maybe even it took some time to fully rip the band-aid off, let's just say, but I think you were right in observing that this wasn't going to go much further, and that the course has kind of run out here. So those of you that were doubting some sort of ending, that either I feel most of you put an end to, or even just happened to you, it was staying in your energy for too long, and it wasn't doing much more to help you. It was just adding space. So don't feel guilty about it. I don't know, or still reminisce about it. And again, it's easier said than done. We're human beings, and we don't like to fail, or we don't like to do what we perceive to be failing, but I think you needed more in your life, and you took control of that instead of just letting it continue to fester in a way where it still wasn't going to be productive. Tell me about the Eight of Swords here for Capricorn. The Seven of Wands. So now two sevens here. Your birthday could be January 7th, January 17th, or December 27th. But yeah, so Spirit really wants you to combat the thoughts that may be still tying you in to follow your passions or to give yourself a chance. With Capricorn, I have very strong Capricorn in my chart. So I understand this completely. And this is just a part of Capricorn that I think Capricorn can relate to. But Capricorn's very realistic. And when you are very realistic about a lot of things, it's inevitable that sometimes you'll see the more downside of things, the pessimistic side of things, that, you're smart enough to not just ignore them. But sometimes it's kind of like the pessimism becomes too much of what you're experiencing to what you think will happen, right? And I think that that's something that Spirit really wants you to fight off, is the idea that, if I was stuck before, how is this time going to be any different? It's caging you in from your full potential. And if it's not your own thoughts then maybe it's other influences that are still tied to you or still trying to fight the Ten of Swords that you tried to put an end to. People's opinions, people's wants of you, expectations of you that you need to kind of fight away from. Because you know what's right for you, period. Okay? And Leo energy here. So I do feel like, again, maybe some people will not understand your choice, right? Of pursuing something or putting an end to what seemed so promising for you, but they're not on your path. They're not the ones that have to wake up and do it every day. And I think, Capricorn, you have to take into your perspective that what you want matters too, not just what other people want for you or what you think you have to provide for others. Damn. And, you know, coming from that provider energy I felt in the mini meditation, like, you know, again, if it's not your message or it doesn't resonate, then don't take it. Bear with me for a second. But it's like, I think if it was a passed down loved one that I was connected to, it's like they worked and worked and worked, and they did do it for the right reasons. But maybe, you know, they didn't take as much time in their life to really enjoy their hard work. It was always to the next. It was always something else. It was always like, okay, I can't let a second in. I gotta, you know, continue to get this bag, which is, again, why you're here today and why, you know, they're happy to give to the people they love, but they weren't able to pursue the things they were really passionate about. And I think they don't want you to repeat that with the Ten of Swords here, that same type of, you know, struggle. Like, life is a balance. There will be time for hard work and not giving yourself excuse to let something slide by, but there's also a time where you can just kick your feet up, lay down and relax and enjoy it. And I think that that's what Spirit really wants you to kind of understand, that this opportunity to explore your passions or to explore your desires of something you've always wanted to do or just recently discovered you want to pursue is part of that balance of you now kind of enjoying yourself and enjoying what you can create and going that route, Capricorn. Making yourself a priority here, your desires a priority here, in a way that maybe you haven't done in a long time, if not even before. All right, let's see about Temperance here. The Emperor, yes. And then bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. Yep, exactly what I was saying. 2 4s here. Now, your birthday could be January 4th, January 14th, or December 24th. Libra energy and now Aries energy. So with Temperance and the Emperor, I feel like Spirit in the spiritual world, from what you've cleared out, is making the opportunity for you to take control, for you to establish yourself, this new passion, this, you know, resparked passion, for it to be something that you have sole control of, that no one else can take, that no one else can have a say over. They're creating that opportunity in that space for you to solely own this and to make it your own. You're meant to be a boss in this lifetime. You're meant to have that powerful energy of success, execution, and maintaining that only an Emperor can do. Strong masculine energy. And I feel for some of you guys, your masculine energy has either been a little bit on the back burner or was a little bit unhealed. And so, yeah, I feel, even though Capricorn is a feminine sign, I still feel very strong masculine energy from Capricorn, probably because it's ruled by Saturn. So I feel like there's a part of you that is meant to take charge and meant to kind of, through the direction and guidance of Spirit, how to make it your own, how to, you know, take accountability, responsibility, even if other people don't understand it. And there's going to be times when, yeah, there's something that doesn't go as you wanted. There's something that's going to be a distraction or a little bit of a curveball, but you can handle it. And maybe even Spirit will be sending you a test to see how you do handle this, Capricorn. So be aware of a test that may be coming up. It's going to test your patience. It's going to test your dedication to whatever this passion is. And then the Four of Swords, yeah. And it's interesting that we have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords on both of the bottom of the deck, right? And this is the balance I was talking about. Three of Pentacles, work hard, take the dedication, use your talents, your skills to create something. But also give yourself that break, because there's something of your life where it's, you know, either go 100% or don't feel motivated at all. That is out of balance. That Spirit wants you to put back into balance and to use wisely. You can have both. Just the amount that you put into both is what matters here. Whether you've been overworking yourself or you haven't felt motivated, figure it out and do something to kind of just rebalance this. Yeah, I do feel like this is what you're learning the most of right now, Capricorn, is to balance your needs and wants. How you're going to balance that and giving yourself the proper timeline and the proper schedule to experience both. But some of you guys really do need to give yourself a break. All right. Tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. It's like if you do take that break, it doesn't mean the opportunity is going to fly by. This is something that, again, uniquely only you can kind of bring into this with manifestation and passion. So it could be put on pause and it'll still be watched over. It'll still be, you know, cared to by Spirit. The only time it would, like, you know, fade away is if you'd never worked on it again, you know, but I don't think that's going to happen. So tell me more about what Capricorn needs to hear right now. Okay, child. Interesting. So it says, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own children, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Interesting. Okay, so different messages, obviously, for different groups of you. Some of you guys, yeah, this is like giving me a big indication of wanting more for your children, wanting more for your child. And I even feel for a few of you, it's extra hard if you're single parents, right? And it's like, I got to do extra work. I have to do double the work to make sure my kid's good. And that's admirable, Capricorn. But again, like, I think putting so much work into, you know, having the bag, having the security. And if you're not doing this, then don't worry about it. But make sure that your time with your child isn't limited by that. Now, others of you, I felt that guardian angel energy, you know, throughout the reading, the meditation. This could have been your parent. This could have been your grandparent. And they still view you as like their child, like their grandchild, and someone that they still very much deeply care for. And again, maybe, you know, you didn't understand this at the time they were living, or maybe that they felt a little bit guilty of now. They may have spent so much time working for you and giving to you that they wish they could have spent more quality time with you, some more bonding time with you. And whether you feel that way too or not, I think it's something that still this energy wants to cling on to make sure you're doing well, because they feel they didn't do enough emotionally when they were here. Lastly, this is all about your inner child, right? So there's something your inner child has always felt very passionate about, always wanted to do, but you know, maybe it looked like it was going to be so hard to accomplish this lifetime, or that it was impossible to accomplish this lifetime with everything working against you. No, it was, you know, shown to you as a child because there was something for the long term for you to pursue. Powerful messages here. Tell me more about what Capricorn needs to hear right now. Fragment. Number 15. Okay, so what I feel with this for some of you guys is to make sure that your energy is not too fragmented. Don't spread yourself thin, right? I think some of you guys have been like, okay, well, if I do this, then I got to take care of this. And what about that? First of all, Spirit wants you to acknowledge, even though it feels like it at times, you don't have to do it all alone. So some things, some worries, concerns, or thoughts you can leave to your spiritual team, and then focus on the task at hand that you need to get done while Spirit is watching over your desires and thoughts. But once, you know, you take care of that, then you can use your energy to do the things that you've wanted to do. it's about prioritizing time, it's prioritizing schedules, but it's something completely that you can do. Even if it felt overwhelming, you have the, logic and reason to sit down and to focus things into what's important, what I need to do, and what I still need to kind of maybe put on hold, but still has a much importance for when the timing's right. Others of you, it's about that energy, that guardian that wants to come through for you. And with the fragment of their soul has been implanted in you. So, you can believe in whatever you want. This is just what I believe and what I feel connected to say that when they passed on in the spiritual world, a piece of them still stayed with you. And I think that piece of them that stayed with you is the part that has been assigned to be your guardian, to watch over, to make sure that you don't forget about that passion that you've always had, or that dream or that desire that you feel like hasn't come about yet because, you didn't have the time for it before, but you can make the time now. That fragment wants you to know, that fragment of this person's soul is a part of you to make this happen. And they gave that a part of themselves to you to strengthen that. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, tell me more. Oh God, it's like almost making me tear up a bit. Tell me more about what Capricorn spirit team wants them to know right now. Okay, sorry. Warrior, yes. And it says, be fearless and stand strong. So you could have come from a line of warriors, and that could be from like a long time ago, or even veterans, people who sacrificed their own, bodies, lives for the greater good. And that doesn't have to be humanity as a whole, although it could be your family, it could be your family line, it could be, those to make sure that you're good, You have that same warrior energy, and you have that same fight, Capricorn. You have that same determination to make this happen. And I know sometimes it's exhausting to feel like you're always fighting, but life is life. We're going to have good things, bad things happen, but if you're still willing to fight, that will ensure more so that it will happen for you than not. If you give up the fight, then yeah, it'll never happen. But if you continue to still wake up, pursue this, chase it, hunt it, fight for it, every step you do that will get you closer and closer to it. But I don't think you're the kind to give up anyway. Even though you thought about it, even if you wanted to at the worst of times, I don't think you ever would. I think there's something in you that would inspire you to get back up again. That's what matters. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys and see if there's anything else that you need to know, that Spirit wants you to be aware of, to keep in mind of, that wants to show you through the veil. And this is going to be a blessing card. So let's see what your Spirit team wants to bless you with, to remember. Okay, number 37. A blessing for unity where once there was division. Okay, and look at that, like rabbit there. Rabbit is good luck. Some of you guys could be born year of the rabbit in Chinese astrology. Doesn't have to be the case, but this is interesting, especially when I, in the beginning, kind of pointed out that masculine, feminine energy difference. That could be the unison of the two to kind of bring whatever was a little bit more downplayed. Feel for a lot of you it was masculine, but if it was feminine, to kind of work on that, to balance each other out, to, again, be stronger in unifying the things in you that you felt like you couldn't bring forward, or that you didn't have enough to work on, that you didn't have enough to pursue. You're stronger in numbers, right? So when you unite those two sides of yourself, I think you'll be unstoppable. And others of you, again, where I was kind of discussing about people not understanding or having an opinion about it or trying to talk you out of it, like what this blessing is coming forward to say, if you guys are kind of afraid of that or are going through that, is that, from the evidence of what you're going to be able to do by listening to your passions, by pursuing your passions, everyone else is going to understand by the end of it why that was the best decision. It will be evident. So even if they don't understand now, they will, because with the Emperor, I think you're meant to master this. I think you're meant to be the boss in this. And that is what's coming forward here. So, again, you may have to be the first to just still pursue and still just do your own thing, but everything will make sense by the end of it, definitely to you, but especially to others. Wow. So thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you needed to hear at this time through your spiritual team. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.